Every weapon on this list is invented by someone who looks at the technology of their entire era and decides it isn't good enough. A few of these machines are built so far ahead of schedule that the rest of the world needs 1,000 years to catch up. Some of them are so good they get reinvented from scratch centuries later by people who have no idea they are copying the dead. These are 10 weapons that should not exist when they do. Composite recurve bow. It's the year 1226 on the open grassland of Mongolia, and a man named Yi Sung-gae, a nephew of Genghis Khan, looses an arrow at a stone marker to celebrate a victory. The shot travels something like 500 meters. They are so impressed, they carve it into a stone slab that still exists, one of the oldest surviving examples of written Mongolian. A bow shot, recorded in granite, because nobody can believe a bow can do that. The reason it can is the bow itself. A normal wooden bow has a limit. Make it more powerful, and you have to make it longer. And a long bow is useless on horseback. The steppe peoples solved this by abandoning the idea that a bow should be made of one material. The composite recurve bow is a sandwich. On the back, the side facing the target, they glue layers of animal sinew, which is brilliant under stretching tension. On the belly, the side facing the archer, they glue strips of horn, which is brilliant under compression. A wooden core sits in the middle holding the shape. When you draw it, the sinew stretches and wants to snap back, the horn compresses and wants to spring out, and all of that stored energy slams into the arrow at release. The result is a bow shorter than your arm that hits harder than a wooden bow twice its size, short enough to fire from a galloping horse, in any direction, including backward over the rump in the famous Parthian shot. It is also a nightmare to build. The glue is boiled out of fish and animal hide. The layers have to be laminated and then left to cure, sometimes for more than a year, because if you rush it, the bow delaminates the first time you draw it. Humidity is the enemy. A wet morning can ruin a weapon that took 18 months to make. This thing is not new in 1226. Composite bows appear across Central Asia and the Near East by around 2000 BC. The Mongols just become the most terrifying people to ever pick one up, and they conquer the largest land empire in history with a weapon that is essentially horn, wood, sinew, and a year of patience.